Athleisure is more than a passing fashion trend. It is a complete shift in the way we approach clothing. It represents the merging of sportswear and casual wear, creating outfits that are stylish enough for social occasions, yet comfortable and functional enough for exercise. This unique blend of fashion and function has captured the attention of consumers worldwide, crossing age groups, lifestyles, and cultures. The roots of athleisure go back further than many realize. In the mid to late 20th century, sportswear began to influence everyday style, with items like sweatshirts, track pants, and sneakers making occasional appearances outside the gym. However, these pieces were still largely considered casual or purely functional clothing. The transformation into what we now recognize as athleisure began in the early 2000s and accelerated in the 2010s, driven by a combination of changing lifestyles, advancements in fabric technology, and evolving cultural attitudes toward dress codes. One of the main forces behind the rise of athleisure is the growing emphasis on health, wellness, and active living. As people began to incorporate fitness into their daily routines, there was a greater demand for clothing that could transition seamlessly from the gym to the office or a social gathering. Athleisure became the perfect solution, allowing individuals to maintain an athletic aesthetic while staying comfortable and polished throughout the day. Technological innovations in fabrics have been crucial to athleisure's success. Brands began using materials that are lightweight, moisture-wicking, breathable, and flexible while maintaining shape and durability. Performance fabrics like spandex blends, technical knits, and engineered weaves made it possible to create garments that looked sleek but could handle the demands of physical activity. This fusion of performance and style opened the door for leggings, joggers, hoodies, and sneakers to become staples in wardrobes around the globe. The cultural shift toward more relaxed dress codes in workplaces also fueled the athleisure movement. Many offices adopted business casual or smart casual policies, giving employees the freedom to choose clothing that offered both style and comfort. A sleek pair of tailored joggers or a minimalist sneaker could now be part of a workday outfit, reflecting a broader trend toward clothing that adapts to the demands of modern life. Celebrities and influencers have played a major role in popularizing athleisure. From high-profile athletes to Hollywood stars, public figures embraced the style, wearing designer leggings, hoodies, and trainers for both public appearances and casual outings. Social media amplified the movement, with countless images and style guides demonstrating how to combine athletic-inspired pieces with luxury handbags, tailored coats, or statement jewelry. The aspirational yet approachable look of athleisure resonated with audiences worldwide. Major brands recognized the power of this trend and invested heavily in it. Traditional sportswear companies like Nike, Adidas, and Puma expanded their fashion-forward offerings, while luxury fashion houses began producing their own versions of athleisure staples. Collaborations between sportswear brands and designers, such as Adidas and Stella McCartney or Nike and Off-White, blurred the lines between athletic gear and high fashion. New brands like Lululemon built their entire identity around premium athleisure, creating communities around both style and wellness. Sneaker culture has also been intertwined with the rise of athleisure. Once primarily a functional sports shoe, the sneaker evolved into a fashion statement and collectible item. Limited releases, designer collaborations, and retro revivals fueled the sneaker market, making it an essential part of the athleisure aesthetic. The appeal of athleisure lies in its versatility. A single outfit can be worn for multiple occasions without requiring a change. A pair of black performance leggings can be paired with a hoodie for the gym, then dressed up with an oversized blazer and boots for a coffee meeting. Joggers can be styled with a crisp button-down shirt for a smart casual look, or worn with a tank top for a laid-back weekend vibe. This adaptability has made athleisure not only a trend, but also a practical solution for the demands of modern life. Athleisure has also influenced the way people think about self-care and body image. The comfort and flexibility of the clothing make it accessible to people of all body types, and many brands have embraced inclusive sizing as part of their identity. The rise of athleisure coincides with the growing acceptance of a more diverse range of body shapes in fashion marketing. contributing to a shift toward clothing that prioritizes how you feel as much as how you look. The global pandemic further accelerated the popularity of athleisure. As millions began working from home, the need for comfortable yet presentable clothing skyrocketed. Athleisure perfectly met this need, offering pieces that felt relaxed yet looked polished enough for virtual meetings. Even as people returned to offices and events, the preference for comfort-driven style persisted, solidifying athleisure's place in the fashion landscape. While some critics have suggested that athleisure's popularity might fade as fashion cycles shift, it has shown remarkable staying power. The reason is simple. Athleisure meets multiple needs at once. It aligns with health-conscious lifestyles, adapts to different environments, supports inclusive design, and reflects a broader cultural embrace of casual yet elevated style. Fashion trends that combine practicality with aesthetics tend to have a lasting impact, and athleisure is no exception. The future of athleisure is likely to be shaped by continued innovation. Sustainability is becoming a priority, with more brands developing eco-friendly performance fabrics, using recycled materials, and focusing on ethical manufacturing. As consumers demand transparency and responsibility from the fashion industry, athleisure brands are adapting to create products that are both stylish and environmentally conscious. Athleisure has come a long way from being gym wear worn outside of workouts. It has become a cultural statement, a lifestyle choice, and a fashion category in its own right. It reflects the pace of modern life, where people seek clothing that supports movement, comfort, and style without compromise. Whether paired with high-end designer pieces or worn in its purest, sport-inspired form, athleisure has proven it can dominate both the runway and the street, and it shows no signs of slowing down.